Hello. I want to. Hi everyone. Hi. In this tutorial, I want to show you a quick demonstration on how to use the new Workload Statistics. It's a web app, so you double click. The shortcut is on the desktop. So when you double click on it, it opens the website tallycenter.medspace.store. So in this interface, you simply do two things. You pick the patient type, if it is outpatient, and the number of items ordered. And then optionally, you list the out of stock. So for a quick demonstration, I pick a prescription. On the prescription, there are, for example, 4 items with no out of stock. You just save it right away. So once it's saved, you'll be seeing a preview of the last 5 records. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the last records of data that you have fed. So this gives you a chance to be able to delete in case there's a mistake. So for example, like the one you just put, once you click there, you click the dustbin icon, it refreshes and the data is gone. So this is just in case you have something to correct. But if you have nothing to correct, it just show you the summary, and as you add in more, it pushes this one out of view so that you are not able to edit past that 5th item. So if you have an out of stock, you can choose any depending on if it is a T-sheet or an S11. You pick, let's say it's a T-sheet, the number of items are 7. So ours, we have 1 item. So when you click in this input box, it auto suggests for you these are the inventories that you have. That makes it very easy to actually pick, and so that for uniformity we'll be able to pick the same thing. So for example, we do have multivitamin syrup. You click on that, it lists it. Okay, and the moment you save, just click save and it saves direct. So you can see the recent history. We have 1 patient with 7 items and 1 it is out of stock. Another advantage is that you're able to do batch entry. For example, you can have 5 T-sheets from the summary sheet that normally the word signs. So you click treatment sheet and we have like 5 patients. This is not currently not possible with the new sheet, that the new format, the previous format that we had. So if the items ordered are 10, then you're able to put all these are all the total items for these documents that have been ordered, and then you're able to save it. If there's no out of stock, if there's any out of stock, you list it. It's important that when you're listing the out of stock, even if it is repeated, just repeat it. Like this patient, 2 of them could maybe lacking 1 same item. Yeah, so just repeat it as per the number of misses so that it is able to summarize at the back end. Yeah, so you save that and notice the user. So every time you open the new app, for the first time you pick the user. So it means the user have been using his cliff as a demonstration, but we have posted. I deleted the other one. Now we are only having two documents, which is a total of 6 patients, and items is a total of 17, and out of stock is a total of 3. So that is what you need to do. And in case you want to maybe now see the data where it is summarized, you go to the shared folder. In the in the Margaret portal, Google Drive, you'll be able to get it. So it is shared. I'll just use mine because it's the same thing in the back end. So you get this workload statistics. Okay. Once you open it, you find here it has been summarized. Here, the first thing you need to do is to pick your date range. So like if I was just interested in today, I pick the day today, which is May, and you're supposed to pick because it's supposed to give you from midnight to midnight. Okay, 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So the end date you need to pick the next day. So this just help it to bring all the data. It does not mean it's going to show you data that is for this date. It's going to show you for the start date, and the end date is what we call exclusive. Yeah, if you read here, to get the result for a single day, you put the day as that day as the first day as the start date, and then the next day as the end date. So the data here is exclusive. Well, that's fine, it's okay. So if you want 2 days, maybe you said if you want from 5th to 6th, then you just adjust this one to 7. So let's work with just working on the 5th. We get the data for the 5th. So I pick from 5th to 6th, and you see automatically it filters the data 8 number of inpatients and 14 number of outpatient, and the items ordered and the time items available per each category, and the fill rate. This is the total fill rate for all the workload. Okay, and it also summarizes per the user. So the highest is the Betty user, the second is the Cliff user with 6 patients, and this one we just use for demonstration. You can see here there were 5 patients and there was one patient. So back here it's able to summarize for you that. Then the out of stock is also segregated in forms of formulary and non-formulary. So out of all the requests that you've had, 44 of them are for formulary and 11 are for non-formulary. Yeah, so it separates the percentage in out of stock between inpatient and outpatient. There have been 51 outpatient out of stock and 4 inpatient out of stock, leading to a total of 55 OS. So 55 OS is not the number of items, but this includes the number of times that it has been, that the items have been requested, like multivitamin 8 times. If you add all this up, you get a total of 54. But the number of items, if you want to know just the number of items, you can just do a simple count here, or maybe we'll be able to add a formula maybe somewhere down there is equal, but it's something that can be worked on. But normally the most important thing is to rate the items, which is with the number of requests that has been given. So this is able to give any date range, and it adds automatically from the backend. Okay, and this is real data. I just wanna go back to the backend, and this is not something that you need to do. I'm just doing it just to show you that it is the data is it's brought in a way that is easier to analyze, because this is the weakness we have. If the sheet is put in separate tabs, then it needs somebody to come and collect them every day routinely. But this one, it's able to segregate itself, the OS and the workload. Okay, so like for the OS, when you check right down here, the one that we just added is we just need to delete this multivitamin, because this is real data. The user Betty, this was for demo, just to show you. So we need to remove those ones. Okay, we need to remove those ones. OS. sorry, it's not good to tamper with the backend. It's a risky. You need to tamper with the backend. You probably might not be able to have the privilege to do that. I think it's good to lock the formula so that we don't get people deleting critical information, but it's okay for now. This is for demonstration only. And I think this network error kiasi, that's why it's not able to delete it just yet. But in short, that's the information you have. You just have to work from the front end, and everything is automatically synced to the back end. Okay, yeah. So in case of any clarification that you may require, please do not fail to reach out. The last thing maybe I probably need to show you is that sometimes you type an item that might not be there. But there are 3 ways to search for an item. You can search by code, you can search by generic name, you can search by brand names. Okay, all that is acceptable. So be it augmenting, you can get augmenting, be it SF042, it will give you that if it is the item that is OS. But in case you have an item that is not there for some unknown reason, you just alert me, I'll be able to add it immediately for you. You can just spend it with, maybe if it's just note it, and then I'll be able to create it in the backend for you, just to avoid us having to go through the trouble of syncing from the backend. Yeah, so for the people whom I'd shared with, I hope this is a refresher. For the people who have not encountered it, at least you'll be able to get along. It's something you pick immediately on day one. It's not hard. So thank you so much.